Okay, so this will be a unboxing and short comparison of the Insta X5 camera compared to the Insta X4. So there are not that much differences. I just sold my X4. I was completely satisfied with it. I had the X3 previously. It was also a good camera, but there's always some improvements. So let's see what's in the box and what can it do. This one already came out sometimes in April, and yeah, this is not. I'm not the first one to review this, but I do use these cameras very frequently. So what I do is out of fun, basically, I record 360 videos and VR content. So basically, if you wanna do sport activities, or if you wanna do any kind of extreme stuff, underwater even, or biking. Some of my friends do car racing on a track. These cameras are the best, I think. As I said, this is the third iteration I'm using. But my focus is mainly 360 8K videos, and these videos can be reviewed on the phone. Obviously, you have to turn the phone. They can be reviewed on a laptop. Then you have to turn with the cursor with the mouse. But the best is to review them in VR. So with the MetaQuest 3, for example, or any kind of VR headset which has a good enough resolution. So as I said, out of fun, I do record some memories, nature trips, whatever, and it's really nice to review them in VR. So let's see what this little camera can do. Okay, the box is not the easiest to open. Okay, it was stuck a little bit. Okay. Every movement, every angle, no limit, it says. So pretty nice. Fairly simple packaging, even compared to the previous ones. Obviously, there is the camera, and we have, I think, some other stuff here. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a case. So the previous one also had a case, a zipper case. I did like it. However, the previous case I think was a little bit better with the X3, because it was a pouch which you could just put on. The zipper case is also not bad. This one seems absolutely similar to the X3. So there's a wiping cloth for the lenses, nothing special. USB-C to USB-C charger, also nothing special. And the case itself, fairly similar. The previous one also had a side pocket here. You can put a memory card or something. I did actually use it, so I used it for the X3, and it was pretty okay. I didn't buy there's a lot of accessories. So Insta360 sells really a lot, and I didn't buy the one which goes on just on the camera on the top here. Which just covers the lens. I was perfectly satisfied with it. So I think if you buy and if you use it frequently for traveling or family memories or whatever, this is perfectly enough. Okay, so let's put this aside because there's nothing else, just with the booklet. We are not that interested in that. Let's see. So yeah, the battery first and foremost. Yeah, this one is a little bit bigger battery than with the X3. So the X3 was 2290 milliamps. This is 2400. What I looked up with the reviews online, it's not a significant increase in recording time, but obviously having a little bit bigger battery is always better, and it's good that they did improve this. Okay, let's put it back. I think the buttons are the same. Switch on, switch off. We have the quick button here, basically. Okay, we have the mounting screw hole here. Yeah, the back is a little bit different. I read that this is supposed to help with wind noise reduction, although I mostly use a external microphone. And if you want to record a video outside, it's even better to use an external microphone, I think, like something like the Dji Mic or something else. And that's then a much better audio quality. But this is supposed to like max it out even with its own microphones. Okay, so yeah, I think fairly similar. The size also, front screen also. Yeah, weight difference seems to be negligible. Okay, let's go through a little bit with some specs. So this one has a little bit bigger sensor. So it's supposed to be 140 something percent larger sensor. So it means this lets more light in. So with the X3, you could do really great 360 even. You could cut from 360 any angle, and you could do really great videos with very good resolution. The full 360 image maxed out in 8K, so everything what you cut out of it obviously will be a smaller resolution, but it was pretty good. The low light performance wasn't that great, so this is supposed to be really good. I will put up some videos on my channel as with all the other two cameras, so maybe the differences will be visible, especially as I said in low light. But YouTube, it obviously compresses even 8K footage, so it will not be the max resolution what you see on YouTube. Anyway, I will put up a bunch of videos definitely. So the other one is the chipset supposed to be changed, so it has some form of triple chip system. So two separate chips for image processing. So yeah, I guess that's obviously better than the previous generation. The resolution maxes out the same with 8K, so there is no hike in that. But as I said, even if you want to do a VR recording, 8K is okay. It's sufficient. It looks good, and really current headsets in terms of playback, and even YouTube in terms of playback currently cannot handle more. So it's perfectly fine that they kept the 8K. It would be really hard also in terms of image processing that in a form factor like this and in a price range like this have something more than 8K. So and most people don't even review stuff in 8K. So as I said, even for VR content, it's okay, and it should be reviewed like that. Actually, if it's full 8K. Okay, so the photo maximum resolution is still 72 megapixels. That's also perfectly perfectly fine for everything. You can crop. You will have a bunch of details. So whatever you wanna shoot for. As I said, the low light performance is much better. So they have this AI noise reduction, which they had in post processing also with this. It was called Pure Shot. Probably it's called the same now. Probably that helps also. But anyway, because of the bigger sensor, more light should get in also. Audio, as I said, they have this, how do they call it, built-in wind guard. So you can see how the back of the camera looks. So this is supposed to help with the microphone. The battery, I already explained. Charging speeds, it's supposed to be a little bit faster, so around 20 minutes to 80%, and 100% would be reached in 35 minutes. This was over 50 with the X4, so it's really good if you want to continue shooting and you drain the battery and then you don't have a spare battery, though sometimes really it comes in handy to have a spare battery. But the situation is I don't carry a spare battery with me because my shots are mostly stationary, and I limit them around 5 to 10 minutes, because even so that they are not that long, YouTube takes, even for a 3 to 5 minute video, it takes like 10-11 days to process to 8K 360 because of the different angles and the high resolution. You can use two codecs, the H2, X5 and X4, but whatever you use, it takes more than 10 days. So I tend to limit myself to 5 to 10 minute videos, and for that, this battery is perfectly fine. If you want to go and do longer walk sessions, then I don't know, you can do a 70 to 80 minute walk with this camera, and it will be recording just fine. And after that, I think you're anyway, maybe you want to stop and charge it quickly, and then continue your walk videos or whatever. So yeah, whoever wants to upgrade the battery should, but this is a good combination. The waterproofing is another point. I had the X3 before the X4, and that was, I think, also waterproof until 10 meters. However, I was in the tropics. It was really hot. The camera became really hot, and I jumped into a lagoon, a cold lagoon, and it lost the waterproofing. So I sent it back. They changed it. This kind of situation did not happen with the X4. So that one, I think, was waterproof until 10 meters, and you could buy this diver case for it. I never bought it. I never used it deeper than 10 meters. So I think not even 5 or 3. But this one is supposed to be tight until 15 meters. So again, somewhat of an improvement. What else? The mounting system is the same as I mentioned. So whatever sticks you have, maybe even with the previous versions or any kind of camera, these are standard. Okay. Yeah. What else? There's one more I think significant improvement, which is the shooting mode. So all of these cameras became famous from the capability that they can shoot 360, and then you can cut diverse angles. But they have other shooting modes, such as time lapse and this bullet time mode, where you rotate the stick, for example, or some people use a wire and rotate it with that, and then you get this matrix type of shots. There's a bunch online which can be reviewed. I think they are pretty cool. But anyway, you always have to do some form of post-processing. So with the mode here, they simplified it a little bit. It's called Insta frame. So because this one has more processing capability, so you can record now in parallel the 360 video for later post-processing, or you can record the 360 plus a 2D video in this Insta frame option, basically, and then you can use the 2D video instantaneously. If you're just traveling, maybe you don't even have your laptop with you for a real post-processing situation. You just have your phone and you want to download the 2D video and I don't know, post it or use it or share it or whatever. So all in all, I think not super major improvements, but really good refinements. So you can buy the X4 at a really good price. You can buy the X3. If you don't have any of these cameras, I suggest the X5 because of these, let's say, sub major differences. But there is one more thing which I think could be, because this camera is the better deal. If you have to choose, if you have one of the old ones, it doesn't really matter that much. But if you're buying, right now, or you're thinking on it, that the major improvement is that this has exchangeable lenses. So I usually polish my camera lenses, because if you use them frequently and you use them in a sandy environment, or if you use them on a track, they can scratch, and they can be easily polished. It's not a problem, but they can break easily also if you drop them or you use them in some extreme spot. And these lenses can be changed really simply, and they are not even expensive to change. So you can buy these camera kits with the little tool also, even on AliExpress or from Insta directly, and really they are not expensive. So because it's a hassle, even if you have warranty on the cameras, it's a hassle to send it back and then you wait until you receive your camera. And it's much easier if you have some of these lens kits, maybe 1 2 you order in advance. And if you're too lazy to scratch, to remove a scratch from the lens, or if you break the lens, then you can easily exchange it. Okay, so that's it, I think. Insta X5. There will be a bunch of videos on this channel if you're interested, and if you want to review them. I put also a link down in the description for the Insta website, and yeah, try it out if you want. It's pretty cool. Ciao.